Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember, guys, to like, share, and comment, and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we upload each and every day, each and every hour here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Today is the 7th of January 2021. And so, guys, yesterday ED announced the date for by-elections, and which is 26th May 2021. And so here's the latest. The MDC Alliance is demanding electoral reforms be implemented before by-election held in March. This comes after President Emerson Mnangagwa Thursday proclaimed March 26 as the date on which the polls to replace sacked and deceased legislators will be held. MDC Alliance spokesperson Afadzema said her party was yet to announce its way forward regarding contesting for its members in the polls. The consistent position that has been taken by the MDC Alliance is that any proclamation for elections must be accompanied by a clear reforms roadmap that pave the way for an undisputed election. The bad governance and the legitimacy crisis that continues to plague Mnangagwa's regime is a direct result of the disputed elections of 2018. Mahere said there is a broken social contract that can only be mended by electoral reforms, then the holding of free and fair elections, and ultimately a return to legitimacy and democracy. This is the only way to solve bad governance crisis in Zimbabwe, she says. This is why we continue to champion a reform agenda on behalf of the citizens. To this end, we reiterate our call for the alignment of electoral laws to the Constitution, the full implementation of existing electoral laws, especially as they pertain to state media, the full disbandment of the partisan and militarized ZEC Secretariat, and full reform of the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, she added. But the Zimbabwe Election Commission ZEC spokesperson Letitia Kazembe said the Electoral Management Body was ready for the by-elections. We have been preparing for these elections for quite some time. We cannot comment on a proclamation by head of state. The opposition knew the elections were coming, and we held several meetings regarding by-elections with all stakeholders, so there's no excuse, Kazembe said. Our mandate is to organize and prepare for an election. Those who do not want to have their candidates contested can do so. We cannot force anyone because it is their choice. We conduct our elections openly. All processes are done in an open and fair manner. We do not rig elections as alleged. How can you rig elections? She says. In an interview with NewZimbabwe.com, political scientist warned against rushed elections, saying, "I'm not surprised though. Lack of constitutionalism is now a legion. Zimbabwe are crazy about elections, including the opposition. They are not sure whether to go for elections or not. There is madness in elections. Polls are recovering livelihoods. The race for office is intense in circumstances such as the one we have in Zimbabwe, given the nature of the economy and so forth. If the opposition goes for elections, it should not cry for at the end. They've gone into these elections for quite some time, notwithstanding the lack of reforms. If there are no requisite reforms, the MDC Alliance should not cry for tomorrow, because it is like history is repeating itself again and again. It appears to be conflicted, but their members might be frenzied to get into office because polls have become a livelihood for many. It is a big dilemma for the opposition. MDC Alliance, Amanda, as I said, a total of 24 constituencies were left vacant by deaths and recalls in the National Assembly, and only one post fell vacant after Victor Matemadanda was appointed as an ambassador Zimbabwe to Mozambique. In terms of Section 18.3 of the Constitution, polling in by-elections to Parliament and local authorities must take place within 90 days after the vacancies occurred. However, the government suspended holding of by-elections through statutory instrument 225A of 2020, known as Public Health COVID-19 Prevention, Terminate and Treatment Amendment Regulations 2020 number 4 to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. So guys, that's the latest here regarding to my by-elections. MDC Alliance is saying that the government needs to implement my reforms before my by-elections are come to 26 March. Do you think the government will do that? People pass maybe 2 months or so. I don't think it will happen. I think my elections are going to they are announced and nyaya reforms yafana yakataurwa panguva yataichemera by elections ndonguva zvakare taifana kutaura nyaya reforms and ZEC ikuti zvoni isusu we cannot do reforms and isusu basa redu rekuita elections taura reforms, you guys, you need to push it in parliament and ndomunokwanisa kuitwa reforms imomo, not us here at ZEC. At ZEC we are just here to prepare for elections and we held meetings last year with several opposition political parties regarding to nyaya dzema-elections and takazombodzwa pamwe MDC alliance vachichema vachiti zvoni havasi kuinvitwa in those political parties meetings aitwa neZEC throughout the country and saka inyaya yema-reforms yanetsa. Titaure in the comment section. This is a daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mila Entertainment TV. Do you think the government will implement those reforms? Kana kutoti zvakatongodhakwa zvakadaro and because tasaura ne 2 months or so on my by-elections on the 26th of March 2022 and taichema chichi zvoni hurumende ngaitipe by-elections because there are so many people in many constituencies vasina representation in parliament and again hatina ma-councillors because akawanda akatwa record vamwe ndovakashaya saka it's one of those things that we need to have those people so that we can be represented ku city council also in parliament also and so guys ngatitaure at the same time there's a risk of my elections oitwa again power pane results anenge ari disputed whereby people be saying kuti ndabirirwa manamba ataurwa haasiriwo kwakati hakuna vanhu vakadai so vanhu vakavhota mavhota ari kupi it's one of those things that are expected to happen if my reforms akasaitwa and before my elections my by-elections mswa 26. So guys, this is our daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Tell in the comment section. Remember guys to like, share and comment and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we upload here each and every day. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Bless up.